Sorry. Trying again. I don't know why my phone always glitches when I do this. Okay. Second try. There we go. Cool. Here he comes. Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Happy 10th anniversary.
I know. Happy 10th anniversary. I feel like I should have a cake or something with some
I
candles.
feel like we
ready to
should
go.
have gotten a cake or even cupcakes.
I know. This is it, though. This is the way of the celebration of the future.
This is it. This is the only way I'm going to celebrate from this point forward.
Exactly. Wow. 10,000 people in here. Holy crap.
I know. Thank you guys for joining us. And I know we got lots of really fun questions yesterday.
Your mom said hi. I miss her very much.
Do you miss Terry?
I'm happy she's safe and healthy.
Me too. Me too. How's your family doing? Are they all good? Are you staying safe?
They're good. Yeah. I don't live with my parents anymore, so I haven't seen them in a minute, but I hear from them. They're great. They're good. They're healthy. My girlfriend who I live with is healthy. So yeah, we're all good over here.
The dogs are good, so that's important.
Dogs are good. I'm surrounded by a bunch of dog crap right now as we speak.
That's, you know.
I'll show the viewers in a little bit. That's what they want.
I was hoping for like a super zoom.
Yeah. We'll get
just
a
the
shot
poop.
for you.
Yeah, feels good to me.
Yeah.
Well, how do you want to start this off? Do you want to start rolling through some questions, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's do it. You found some good ones yesterday on Twitter.
Yeah. Thank you guys for doing all this, Twitter and the comments on Instagram.
Let's start with something easy. Kick-Ass is such an iconic movie with many memorable lines and scenes. What were each of your favorite lines and or scenes to film in the movie?
And that was from @SteoFandafYYD.
Exactly. Nailed it.
Do you want to go first? You want me to answer?
Yeah, well, definitely, I think watching the movie, we were talking about it yesterday, but the scene where Nick Cage is dying is both simultaneously like heartbreaking and hilarious. The way he's screaming like, "Switch to kryptonite!"
Yeah.
He's getting blasted with bullets. You're like, I want to be crying, but I can't stop laughing. I thought it was a brilliant performance. Really well done by him.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, I think everything he did in it, you know, his kind of Adam West impressions when he was speaking, it was kind of like classic fanboy being able to like put it into a comic book movie and like show something that he loved from his childhood, which is really fun to watch. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And when he was not Big Daddy, he was pulling that Mr. Rogers vibe the whole way. So the balance between the two of them.
The Mr. Rogers vibe with the cardigan.
It really was. He had the sweater and the glasses. It was brilliant. Matthew
He's
let him
like
do everything he
dark,
wanted.
twisted Mr. Rogers.
Exactly.
That shoots children in the chest.
Exactly.
I know. I saw someone posted like a little clip earlier today, and it was the opening scene of Mindy and him. So it's like when I'm not in the hit girl outfit, and he's like, a handgun bullet travels at, and then he like, you know, shoots me in the chest. And I just forgot how shocking it is to see an 11-year-old shot in the chest.
But it's so caring and loving. He loves you so much when he's doing it.
He cares so much.
What do you think? Do you think a scene like that could be filmed today?
I don't know if a scene like that could have been filmed at the time in another movie in the same way. You know, I feel like I was talking about the other day, and I was just kind of like, you know, it just had that kind of special sauce in the movie. You know, it had the perfect director, the perfect writer, the perfect cast at the right time, and it all just kind of melded together in a way that I think, you know, I don't think could be recreated in the same way. It's kind of one of those perfect capsules.
Well, I mean, like no one wanted to buy the movie for Matthew.
Yeah.
So he funded it himself with his friends. So it has that kind of indie movie vibe in a big action movie, you know? Like it's just made with so much love and care, and proud of that thing.
No kidding. All right, let's see what the next one we can grab is.
Do it.
From @CancerSurvivor1, watching the finished movie, what was your favorite scene or part of the movie? We kind of just answered that.
Yeah.
Let's see again.
And Cancer Survivor, I mean, that's if if you've survived cancer, congratulations. Much love to you.
Oh, here you go. Milu of L Girl asks, what was the training regimen for the skills that you learned in the movie? And accompanying that, Sahil Klokan said, what was it like to go through the kind of training?
You take that one because the biggest
Well,
stunt I did was
did.
jumping off a dumpster, so.
Yeah. Well, we all did some. We all did a good bit, but
A little bit over here.
I trained for about 7 months altogether. In LA with 8711, and then with Brad Allen, which is kind of the stunt choreographer, the head stunt choreographer of the Jackie Chan stunt crew. And we had some awesome doubles on the movie. Greg Townley, who was a little boy, was my double.
Yep.
And Talila Craig was my other double, which was really fun. We had Damian Walters, who did Aaron.
Good memory.
Really awesome
God,
people.
you were 11 when we filmed that. Your memory is incredible.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know.
It was a big chunk of your time, for sure.
Yeah,
Hard to
it
get
was
that,
it was
yeah.
a big deal. It was a big deal at the time. What about
Yeah.
you? Do you remember?
I mean,
kind of
well,
suiting up?
I know Matthew told Aaron and I not to put on any weight, we wanted to stay scrawny, and our whole fight at the end was like
Slapping each other.
it was just slapping each other with sticks.
Yeah.
Like, so there wasn't anything major for us to learn. Yeah. We're like coming to set and we're eating donuts and you're over there in the corner with your knives doing so much badass
We did a
stuff.
pull-up contest though, or we did a push-up contest. We did something like that.
Please tell me I won. Please tell me I won.
Oh, you did actually. I do think
Okay.
you did win. I do think you did win.
My biggest accomplishment.
I don't know about that, but I know I think you won. But we did it
Okay.
in the kitchen area of that after the hall sequence.
Yeah.
We were in there and we did it in the kitchen area.
Do you ever look back now that you're are you 23?
Yeah, 23.
You ever look back and go, that is fucking crazy what I did as an 11-year-old on that set? Everything you learned. Like, do you ever take a moment and just be like, I was fucking badass?
It's just it's kind of crazy. It's how much it's influenced me over the years as an adult now. Like I gained so much physical confidence at such a young age that, you know, and I learned so much through fight training and weapons training that, like, as an adult now, it's kind of influenced me in every role that I've done with being the more strong kind of female.
Yeah.
And kind of not shying away from the more heroine aspect of it.
Yeah. Life changing. It changed your life in a very, realistic way. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was crazy.
I know. You were a child and I was a man child. I was 19.
You were a man child and I was just a child girl.
I know. You were so much more adult than I was on that set. That's for sure. You had your parents around and I didn't. It was like the first time I was not with my parents my whole life.
So you just went hog wild?
Yeah. I was
Did
like,
you?
oh,
Because
man.
I wasn't a part of any of that, you know, because I was a child.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, you know, we shot in London for 3 months, so I got to live on my own for the first time ever. And
oh gosh.
the drinking age was 18 out there, so it was definitely a growing experience for me as well. It was, yeah.
You kind of got into it, yeah.
A little bit on the weekends, never.
A little bit.
Never on set, never during the week. Very professional. Let loose on the weekends. All right, let's move on to another question before I talk about my blackout nights in London.
I guess it's a good question for, like, kind of Kick-Ass 2 for your character and being able to kind of suit up. But Vicky Sky 24 on Twitter asks, how did it feel when all three of you put on your superhero suits for the very first time?
Yeah, I remember when they did the Red Mist costume, because
The first one.
In the first movie, it's black up here and red on the chest.
Yeah.
They had it inverted the first time that they made it, so
Really?
it's red everywhere and black here, and it looked way too much like Michael Jackson from Thriller.
Right.
There's
Too,
nothing
like,
menacing about it.
Yeah.
So they changed it, and it looks fucking awesome. It was a pain in the ass to wear. It was a bunch of leather, and the cape weighed like 20 pounds. So it was
Trying
very
to
exhausting.
go pee
Yeah.
was so
Trying to go
hard.
pee. Awful. And you're consistently drinking too, because you're sweating nonstop in those things.
Yeah.
So it was finding the balance. But yeah, no, I mean, what about for you with your costume?
The first time I put it on, I remember it was all in pieces. So I had, like, the shoulder pieces, and we had, like, part of the pants done, and then we were just trying on the gloves and stuff like that. So the first time I tried it on, it was a lot more, I think it also was a bit more like motorcycle bike, kind of like biking outfit, leather kind of look, which it ended up being similar to that, but it definitely became more streamlined. And I think they chose a separate color of purple for the leather.
Right.
And then actually the tartan, the kilt that I wore was Matthew Vaughn, our director's family tartan.
Oh,
that they had dyed purple. So it was his family, their tartan. So that was like a fun little thing. So we only had 2 skirts, and then we had like 6 double of the leather suits, and we constantly ripped the crotch open because the leather didn't stretch there. So I would do all these high kicks, and it would just rip. And that's why Greg Townley, who is my double, we were both kids, he had like really baggy version of the pants. That way he could do big kicks and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's crazy. You had an adult man as your stunt double for it.
Greg was a kid, but then I had Jai.
Jai.
Yeah, Jai was an adult man.
Yeah. I wonder how he feels about that.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it probably happens frequently.
For sure.
It probably happens, but I don't know.
He was doing some badass stuff. But you brought up Matthew Vaughn. I remember in the Frank D'Amico household, all the art on the walls were replicas of the art that Matthew had in his house. Yeah. Just like a nice little fact for you guys, you know?
Yeah. He definitely always like kind of has a personal touch in his movies, and he's such a cool director, and he really kind of let us all take the lead on our characters and gave us a freedom, you know what I mean? Totally. And didn't hold us back in any way, which was really
and we had
special.
Jane Goldman there on set every day, giving us new lines, letting us do what we wanted.
Jane was awesome. She was the coolest.
I like this question for you. At Daniel Luke Allen asks, would Mindy McCready get along with Deadpool?
Oh, that's a fun question. I feel like, probably for sure. I think they have a very similar aesthetic to life.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. I think for sure the adult Mindy in another world, the adult hit girl, could very easily be right beside Deadpool.
Yeah.
Start their own little vigilante.
Adult hit girl is a trippy thought, huh? What does adult hit girl have to do?
I saw one of the comic drawings, because the comic kept going.
Yeah.
All the way to kind of adulthood, and I think she got her own kind of hit girl little thing.
Gotcha.
But she really became kind of crazed and like almost, I think, a little Harley Quinn-esque. And
oh wow.
A little trippy. I can't imagine